Not gonna lie, I might get emotional during this stream. I respect it. I can imagine that that'll happen to some people during the stream and when they watch the video on YouTube. And that's okay. That's okay. So, welcome to the video. Today we're gonna be reacting to Crybaby by Lil Peep. This is, what, 6 years old, this project. I've never heard it. I am reacting to this because it was a special request made by Ian B on the channel. He's been a member of the channel for a minute now. And the other day they sent in a very generous amount of gifted subs to the channel. And as you guys know, whenever someone donates at least $30, I give them a reaction video. And they were adamant that I listen to a Lil Peep album because I'd never heard one before and I'd never done a video for Lil Peep. And I figured they were right. It's about time. It was one of those things where I wasn't familiar with Lil Peep, and then when he unfortunately passed away, you know, you try to avoid doing any sort of content revolving around him just because you don't want to, you know, gain any sort of viewers or any sort of subscriptions or anything like that off of the untimely passing of an artist. And, you know, so I stayed away from him, and then I never got back around to finally doing something for Lil Peep. So thankfully, Ian is there to save the day and make sure that I do at least get around to Crybaby. And then depending on how this goes, if you guys, you know, want me to listen to more, I will do other projects. Absolutely. It's totally okay if some people get emotional, if the chat goes a little quiet. I understand that Lil Peep was a very, very special artist to a lot of people. So Ian did let me know that between the options that I had of Lil Peep albums, this was one that was for the vibes. So I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it play through. We're gonna vibe to it. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on it, and that'll be that. So before we jump into it, thank you for being here. If you end up enjoying this video, drop that like, comment what you think I should react to next. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you know a Peep fan who you think might enjoy this video, share it with them. I really appreciate it. The first track is the title track, Crybaby.
Lights geeking on a Friday. Dance moves and I got this vibe. I swear it's perfect to ride to.
I think this beat sounds so dreamy. I love the guitars. I love the way that he layers his vocals. His vocals just add to the ambience, you know? Everything is just heavy on the reverb, just somber and just gorgeous. Raw emotional lyrics too. Reminds me a little bit of Mac Miller. The sentiment. Yeah, the atmosphere of this introduction is crazy. Yeah, that is an awesome introduction. Turn it up a little bit, I got you. The next track is a little Jeep. The atmosphere and the ambience is really sticking out to me. Just creating the vibe instead of expecting you to just understand it, you know what I mean? Well, since I paused it anyways, I'll try and talk a little bit more about that intro track. You know, I've never really listened. I've actually sat down and listened to one Lil Peep song, and it was the live concert in Seattle version of Absolute in Doubt, and that video actually dropped this week. That's the only time I've ever played a Lil Peep song on my own. I've always heard Lil Peep through osmosis, other people playing, you know, his music around me. So I expected the you know, kind of sad guitar ballad mixed with like trap drums kind of a vibe, but even that that intro was better than what I was expecting. You know, it's not just putting a guitar like an emotional guitar on some drums and just singing to it. It's the way that he actually performs it. I think his voice has a very special quality to it. The way that he layers it, the way that the processing is done. All of it just feels like his voice and the beat are one thing, and it's just super ambient. It almost feels like you're floating as you listen to it. The reverb, it almost sounds angelic, right? It sounds like you're at peace finally, you know? So that was even better than what I knew to expect from Lil Peep. So I'm very happy with that intro track.
I remember when you used to hold my hand. Now you acting like a ghost girl. I see your face, wanna look at the.
I almost thought that was a Spotify glitch.
If you love me, hit me up on the flip phone.
How you doing, Gabe? Thank you so much for the subs.
You think you know
It's one of those conflicting moments where he talks about, I think I'm dying, but I know that my girl doesn't know, or something like that. I don't know the bar. It's one of those conflicting emotions, like when Mac talks about dying in his music. Like that bar, it's just, it hits different now, you know? Oh, wow. No way, dude. No fucking way. I'd rather have the lyrics be honest, even though they're tough to listen to sometimes. I love this shit, man. This shit is fire. Holy shit. Playlist. How has no one ever played this track during a stream? How have none of you guys ever played this during a stream, man? I love this track. These hard drums with that really vibrant acoustic guitar is crazy. Outro burp incoming. That's awesome. Absolute in Doubt. So this is the song that I heard earlier this week. I saw the live performance of it.
Running up that hill, you're pushing me back. Wish that I could make you want it back. Sometimes you make me wait, make it like a plan. Sometimes I feel that way, I hold that in my chest. Sometimes I hold it back. To me, I want more than you seem to wanna give. I see passion in the way.
It wasn't something that I thought about, but knew that you were absolute. Bring me down, it's not that.
I'm transcending. I turned up my headphones and I'm just, this is a smash. This hook is crazy. Those fucking arps. The vocal performance, those arps, like this is just what it feels like to transcend, dude. I turned up the volume on my headphones and I just closed my eyes and this was, I had goosebumps running all the way down my back. This is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous fucking track. We're gonna listen to it again.
Something that I thought about, but knew that you were absolute.
Sometimes you just hear a song and you know that it's gonna be one of those songs you play forever. And that, for whatever reason, that one just resonates with me in a way that I know that song is fucking special. I very rarely go back and listen to a song twice during a video. This one, I wanted to, you know, just to vibe to it a second time. It's absolutely insane. Absolute in Doubt made me feel a way, dude. I'm in my feelings now, man. This is crazy. I'm gonna go quiet really soon. It's terrible for the video, but it's like, it's such a great song, man. Sorry for going quiet. I was in space. Yeah, it's, you know, it's just one of those tracks. It smacked harder the second time around. Yeah, I kind of got some of my thoughts across the first time, and then I shut up and just let it play. And it's just such a crazy track. Ghost Girl, track 5. Dude, I love how minimal the drums are. They have bounce, but they're never the main focus of the song. I love that they focus on his vocals and the melodies. Vibes. I fucking love it. I know your type, so I'll make her blow me is crazy. I don't even know your name. I'm in love with the Ghost Girl. I expected this to be an emotional album, so I'm just kind of like barely saying anything, just sort of feeling it. You know what I mean? I think that's the best way to enjoy it, is just to feel it. Big City Blues featuring Cold Heart.
I just wanna make you mine. We can spend time singing these big city blues. I don't wanna think of.
He had a talent for writing melodies.
You could be my, I could be your word.
Flaherty, I feel that so hard. The girl in world rhymes always bother me, but not here, and I don't know why. It's also, there have been some sounds in terms of like the sound selection for the drums on this album that I haven't agreed with. It is from 2016, so you know, you gotta give it the benefit of the doubt. It's 6 years old at this point. But even the times when I'm like, I don't really like this sound, it's just so easy to ignore it and not really dwell on it because everything else is just so good. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've been extra forgiving, even when there are things that I could be critiquing. on this album, just because everything that is done well is done so well that it's like, fuck it, you know? I think there's one note in this 808 that's off key, and I'm just like, I'll let it ride. It's a miss in contrast to the rest of the album, but it's really not bad. Skyscrapers, Love Now, Cry Later.
Hotel rooms and skyscrapers. Love now, cry later, it hurts.
Fire lyrics.
Impressed her, she fell in love with the devil. Love now, cry later.
I love how easy the songs are to learn and sing along to. You said she got other plans, such a sad lyric. A lot of these bars are just really, really sad. And that one's really fast too, wow. 19. I really love that synth bass. I don't want to go to school, I don't like that. It's hard. White Tee. Like I said, really talented at writing melodies, man. A lot of these songs are just gonna get stuck in your head.
I used to think I love you, now I know it ain't true.
The little plugs too, man. Look at this. That 808. Honestly, I don't really have super in-depth critiques and criticisms for this project. I just like the way it's making me feel. I just like the vibe, the chats going along with the lyrics. It just feels so good right now, man. Gotta react to Young Bruh.
Driveway, bitch, I'm done. Making me cry and hold on to me. I got one.
Yo, I totally forgot the song that you told me to listen to on SoundCloud. I was just so engrossed in the rest of the project. I know. I'm gonna play it after this one. I was lost in the vibes.
White tee, the time I spent on it, she gets something for free. All my friends think I'm bugging. She one more question. Hold on for me. My feet, the same old grass still on my lawn, but it.
SoundCloud significantly louder than most streaming services. Yeah, I'm gonna play "Falling for Me" on SoundCloud, but that would have been the Spotify version of the album. We're gonna play the song that got left off, "Falling for Me" on SoundCloud. You started playing Marvel Snap? You addicted yet? It is addicting.
Hold me, I can't breathe. I don't wanna die.
Holy shit, those bars.
Tell the way I should. Born in the birds, but I'm big in the hood.
Yo, this is tough. That sample is so haunting, dude.
I can't hear you calling to.
And that's "Falling for Me." Dude, honestly, I have no major criticisms of this album or anything like that. I'm not gonna get technical with it and talk about sound design and mixing choices and shit like that. I chose this album out of the albums that Ian recommended to me because he said this one was about the vibes. And honestly, you know, they were not wrong. I absolutely loved the way that this album made me feel. And I think, honestly, that's good enough. The chat, I don't remember the last time the vibes were just this good in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, the people were just writing down the lyrics. Everyone just kind of went quiet during the really wavy songs. Everyone was just sort of levitating. We listened to Absolute in Doubt twice. Everything was just, this album just made me feel really good, honestly. It made me feel kind of peaceful for a couple of minutes. And so, you know, that's really more than enough of a reason for you to check this out. And I think that that's good enough for a review. I don't really feel like I need to get too technical with this one. It's all about how it makes you feel. And I think that was probably why people loved Lil Peep so much. It's just because he could make people feel something. With that said, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you guys, if you've already heard this album, go back and listen to it again. And if you haven't heard this album, definitely check this out. Give it a listen. And be sure to listen to Falling For Me on SoundCloud or YouTube as well. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. I'll see everyone later. Everyone stay safe. Have a great day. Peace out.